Yes, we are back over in Cheadle Hulme on a project where we built the lean-to roof previous few videos ago. And what we're doing, we are doing the knock-through to open the kitchen into the new extension. Pretty straightforward, 2 pieces of steel to install really. It's a twin set of beams bolted together. Not much to it, but what we're going to do now, I'm going to start marking my holes for my acros and strong boys, getting it all set, propped and pinned. Marking out where the steels are actually going, and we're going to buzz cut the wall, and then what we're going to be doing then is we're going to be looking at dropping the wall and getting the steels installed. Right, as you can see here, this is where we're going to be doing the knock through. So basically we've got a 600mm nib coming off this wall here, which we're going to do a nice little neat buzz cut down, or still saw cut, and then there's a 600 nib from the internal wall, which is here. I think it's about 600 or 580, I can't remember what it is. Nice neat nib there as well. We're going to buzz cut that, and then what we do is going to get a load of acros selenite propped here. We're going to get all this brickwork dropped, and basically we've just knocked an hole in the wall there to see which way the joists are running and the roll running. So we're going to get a spreader straight across the ceiling. So we're going to get a plank right across there. Got a spreader plate across the floor here, and what we're going to do is going to get this ceiling prop so it takes the back of the house. Right, so we've done all right today. We've basically ripped all the window out. We've got all the brickwork propped, propped and dropped, ready for the steel to go in. We've also got, we started ripping out an internal wall. We're just having a good tidy up now because we're calling it a day. Because tomorrow, I think I might have to go and pick the steels up from up at Eccles, drive up to Earlham, not Eccles, and pick the steels up from Bradwell's, or I'm going to try and get a delivery slot. But if it's quick for me to pick them up, then I'll go and get them. But I'm just going to literally spin the camera around and show you where we've got to. Right, so as you can see here, we've propped all our brickwork so it's all secure. Just while we're going overnight, I've just propped one in the middle with a 4x2 across just to give it that extra, just to make sure it's extra, be a little bit of extra strength while we're not here overnight. We started ripping out this internal wall which comes down for the kitchen area. We've also got another steel to put in there, so this internal wall is going to get propped in the morning as well. No, this is going to get dropped. So then this becomes all open plan. So tomorrow we've got quite a nice chunk of work now to do, go at, and then it's just steels. But we're going to have a good tidy up now, clear all this area up, secure the site, and we'll be back here tomorrow. We have the steel now on the back of the wagon, and then let's get it over to the lads, shall we? Let's get straight over to site. So, got the steel on the back of the truck. We're just literally, well, hold on. I ain't got, I'm in the pickup, so I ain't got a little camera stand, so it's a bit awkward, I have to hold it. So literally, we've loaded the steels onto the back of the wagon now. I'm literally about to start driving over to the site. To get this offloaded by the lads. They're all waiting, and the first thing we're doing, they're cleaning up now. They've dropped the last bit of brickwork because I just got off the phone to them, and the first thing we're going to be doing is getting the steels into position and looking at getting them straight into being installed. So literally I've just pulled back over on site with the steels and the lads are absolutely smashing it. Even got the internal wall down now. So that's got no brick above that, has it, right? So what I've got here now, just behind me, this was supposed to have a steel going across because the structural engineer thought it was a load bearing wall, and when they were knocking out pockets to put the acros in, there was nothing above, so I checked on the drawings to make sure the steel was there because the engineer thought it was a load bearing wall, but it wasn't, and I've just dropped in a message to make sure the steel wasn't for anything else, but we're not going to put steel in that at the moment because it doesn't need it. So yeah, they've dropped all this wall now. Well, Ryan's dropped all this wall. We're just going to get some stop ends to take these rads off in a minute. They've ripped out all this opening, cleaned up, took out the brickwork so it's below to concrete level. All this wall's dropped out now. There's a little return that went in there where the old garage door was. That's dropped, all out clean. And Chris and that, they're just ripping out this old boarding we did and ripping off a bit of the plasterboard now, cleaning up that area.
Get to the wall, yeah? Step over.
Right guys, just a little bit of a project update where we're up to. Basically, we've dropped all the brickwork now, and what we're doing now is we've got the steels off the van. The van is actually getting a valet, that's why they've come off. All the brickwork's down, and we're looking at, the lads have just gone for dinner, and we're going to be looking at getting these steels in soon as the back. But I'll show you where we're up to actually. I'll spin the camera around. Right, as you can see, we've got a new plan of action here. So this nib, where the steels are going to be sat on with a padstone, I'm not too happy with the way it's been patched in previous by somebody else. So actually, as you can see here, the brickwork's not that good, and it's only 50mm splits, and it goes right through there. Also, on this right-hand side, as you can see, it looks a complete mess there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to completely drop this whole corner nib here. We've propped the steel here with 2 acros. I'm going to rebuild all that wall in a 7 Newton block. And put a new pad stones in, and I think it'll be a better job. So Lee's going to drop this wall now. We're going to get it all cleaned up, then we're going to get the steels and run them long, and then we're going to build the wall up to the steels with a pad stone under. Right, so that is us complete. Steel's all installed, brickwork's all patched, and we have got the pad stones underneath. We've got that little nib block wall up. And yeah, these acros and strong boys can come down tomorrow. Then the lads will patch them in. But yeah, this job is complete now, and we'll be on another job tomorrow, which is we're going to be building a lean-to roof. So if you like what you see, guys, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.